everybody. As always, introductions first. My name is Arun, and I am the Archsage of Arcanum Exodius, our humble little library on this corner of the internet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, I'm wondering something. Are we not picking up? Okay. Ah, you guys didn't hear any of that. That explains it. Alright, we're gonna see if we can fix this super quick. My dog unplugged my microphone and it defaulted to my headset mic. That's okay. If not, we'll just use my headset mic. It's okay. Um, let's see. All right. Anyways, how's everyone doing? What's going on? The stream is exactly what's on the tin, but oh my goodness, I'm still sweating. I took a walk with the dogs before stream and I am just like dripping in sweat. Anyone else just dealing with this weather? Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Okay. Trying to fix this microphone really quick. And I'm not fixing it because Streamlabs is not picking up it. Okay. Well, headset mic it is today. I don't know what else to do other than restart the stream. And we're already 10 minutes into the stream, and that would subject you guys all to a bunch of ads again because I can't tell Twitch to chill with the ads. I really wish, like, okay, Twitch, if you're listening, this is some feedback for you. I think you need this. Things happen, okay? Streamers have problems. Okay. If a streamer is streaming and their stream goes down and then comes back up within a minute, don't restart their ad timer. Have that thing set so it doesn't restart. Like, if they're down for 3 minutes, that's fine. Okay, whatever. That sucks. But yeah. But if they're down for like a minute, 2 minute, like, oh my, I've had times where I've disconnected for like 20, 30 seconds and then it restarts the ads that I've set up. Okay? It sucks. It absolutely sucks. All right. Anywho, let's see. Let's get into proper attire. There we go. And switch over here. Launch this. There we are, and let us continue. So we're in a new town, new place. Again, this is my first time ever playing this. I've never played it before. All right. We could probably bump this up a smidge. This might be a little. There we go. Up, maybe a smidge more. There we go. Audio is always a tricky thing. Feel free, any streamer, if there's a problem with the audio, always, because like it sounds way different for me than it does for you guys. Okay, and ta-da! There we are. So yeah, exactly what's on the tin. We'll just go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and hit these buttons here, which, by the way, the best way to keep track of what I'm doing is to either follow on Twitter or go to our Discord. If you do !socials, which I'll do here in a hot second, hoink. Boom, boom, and then if you go here, this is the easiest way to keep track of what's going on. I have a lot of plans going on. We do have a debut coming later this month, all right, that still planning. But we're going to be debuting a new model, and I think it'll be really fun, really cool. I'll have a schedule coming out for next week. I'm still making plans, but our first Minecraft stream is going to be next week, which I know was a subathon goal. I think we'll also do karaoke. So I talked about this before, but I'm going to go through, look at a lot of our subathon goals, and start knocking them out. Because you guys, over the past 2 years that I've done this, we've done 2 subathons, and you have, in fact, unlocked quite a bit that I haven't had a chance to get around to, but I have time now, and we're going to take care of it. Just because I think that's very dishonest of me to have a subathon but never do the goals. So, even if it was for charity. Which again, your contributions are really appreciated. All right, that genuinely, the charity that I support, Pause with the Cause, needs all the help it can get. It's a local charity. I live like 2 or 3 hours away from it actually. So when I say local, obviously I'm never ever gonna like pick a charity that's like down the street from me. As much as I'd love to for safety precautions, I'm going to pick one that's within driving distance of me. Okay, just in case. But they're a charity. I sponsor it on my birthday. Every birthday, they're a charity that that specializes in getting service dogs for autistic children. And so I come to Castillas to have a dance lesson. All right, that's awesome. Let's actually, I don't need to have this and this. That's gonna give me a headache. Let's do this. I can do this. There we go. Yes, different cultures. All that stuff. All that jazz. So, anywho, what's everyone been up to? What's been going on? Like, I've been planning for that debut. That's going to happen this month. I don't have a date exactly, but we will have a date by the end of this week. Okay. When you're scream at the ocean when you're alone, when you're angry at someone. Well, what if you don't live next to an ocean? Do you go down to the closest river and just scream at the river? A lot of people live next to like a river or a creek, okay? But they usually involve people nearing. You won't pillow, even if you're alone. Someone's Not sure if that's the best advice. So yeah, planning a subathon. I've had a pretty chill day. Like, I didn't wake up till 10:30. Bandit woke me up. Okay, I'm gonna be fixing my schedule so that way I get up earlier and we have more time to do things. Planning some other videos. Something I might end up doing is a Pokemon video. I've reached out to someone. We might do a Pokemon video together. We'll see. No promises. I just like the concept of it, where again, I've never talked to this person, I've never met this person. They are a total stranger to me, outside of us going, hey, you want to do a Pokemon video? Yeah. that's the point. We're going to do a Soul Link together, and we've never met. So, like, what could possibly go wrong, right? Oh my goodness, what could possibly go wrong? Huh. Panseer. Haha! Awesome. We can evolve Chef. We'll be keeping Chef for a while. I already looked into the moves. So I did a little bit of off-stream grinding, not too much. There you go. I'm sorry, Chef. I know we lied and said you're temporary, but you're a little more permanent now. You're a little more permanent now. Ba 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 ba. I do like the evolution animation. But yeah, apparently these monkeys aren't really that well liked in the Pokemon community. I think they're okay. I don't hate them. I don't love them. Just people don't like that they act like as a second starter that got forced upon you. Okay, and yet you couldn't pick. I get what they were doing. And I appreciate it. Like, they were kind of making the games a little easier for kids, which that's okay, nothing wrong with that. But they were also kind of, helping you get type, especially, like, if you get the water starter, like, we got Ozzy as our starter, alright? And then you get the fire one. That is so common, so ridiculously common in Pokemon games that you don't get fire types until much, much later in the game. Okay, and I don't get what's going on with that. Alright, because, like, there's a lot of things you need a fire type for. There's a lot of things. So, like, I appreciate Also, I haven't really explored this. Like when I grind, I backtrack to go grinding. Bad. Speak. I'm not even on caffeine. I don't know what's going on. Oh, what's this? Oh, some cue balls? Oh my. What's missing from your dance is company. I see. But, where was it? I don't know. Sad melody makes me sorrowful. Yes, that is the power of music. You have pinpointed exactly. Oh, well, you know, I kind of, like, I should be facetious about that. Like, I do like listening. You guys like listening to stuff? Just change your mood. Oh, he listens to the guitar and he thinks, oh, that is so sweet. Alright, ladies, marry yourself a man that he sees his mother and other things. A little secret. Every guy is a bit of a mama's boy. Okay. Oh, lemonade? Why not liquor? Can't we get the harder stuff here? Oh my goodness, that's why. That's why, because they didn't want us to booze up our Pokemon. Probably not a good idea to booze up our mini Mafia squad here. Uh-oh. Okay, that was random. Alright, weird garbage man. Yeah. What? I think I just got given drugs. And a Pokemon game. Did he just give me drugs? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Guy comes out from the garbage going, oh kid, I'm looking for my sunglasses. Yeah, sunglasses. Yeah. Sunglasses, yeah. Here, take this, kid. Let me flash. Let me give you a. It's the latest thing. It's called a flash. I really feel like we just got handed drugs. Oh. Man. That's something I don't miss from the hospital. I've been thinking about that 'cause it's been a year now since I've worked there. Alright, and what I do not miss at all was the druggies. We had so many. So many. I don't want it, like, this can get really depressing really fast. I have some funny stories, but again, I save that for our Halloween. A Halloween special is where I talk about that stuff, because it's basically, there's nothing spookier than the truth. Alright? I know people like to, oh, ghost. But, there's really nothing scarier than, like, real life doing stuff, and then your daughter is now in the hospital, which is something I saw a lot of. Oh, what's this? Sharon! Just challenged the gym leader? Okay. So, how'd it go? He made you work for that gym badge. Okay. So did you get it, or do you have to go back? Oh, for you. Oh, almighty Sharon. Oh, okay. Bug type aren't that much of a challenge. Okay. Oh, I see. Want to give me your badge, and you can go in there and get it again? I think you need to do it again, just to be sure. Like, I'll take your badge, I'll hang on to it, go get another one, right? Then, right? Imagine if that actually worked. Imagine! Oh, okay, so is this where we have to fight then? Okay. Do you have like some mommy or daddy issues? Like, you need everyone to admit that you're a strong trainer. All right, like, it's okay. You don't have to be a strong trainer. You can just be you, man. Like, if being you means becoming a strong trainer, and that's what you really, then okay, no shame on that. But like, why do you need everyone to admit it? Why do you need everyone to admit it? Come on now. Come on. What's going on? Let's chat about therapy for your Pokemon, for the Pokemon NPCs. I just stand here and all I do is just check to see if these kids have lemonade. That's all I do. I say 5 words. The lemonade guy from Fire Red, which I think what we're gonna probably do here coming up is like rush through the rest of Black version here. I know I'm having a little bit of fun, poking fun at them, but I have a video idea that I want to try and do, and we're gonna play Fire Red together with it. I like the idea of doing the legal system of Pokemon as an ASMR video. Something that I'm going to be moving my channel towards. I lost track there for a little bit. Something I'm going to be moving my channel towards is the legal, doing ASMR and ASMR gameplay and ASMR videos. And so we'll still have things like this if you like this more variety stuff. We'll still do this every now and then. But yeah, I want to kind of move towards the ASMR spectrum. So that will make me feel truly alive. Aha! Oh, now you? Oh, it's Brug! I can never just not call him Brug. Like Berg. Oh, you know, it'd be cool if his name was Berg and he was an ice type. That'd actually be cool. But there's only like 3 ice type gym leaders in all of Pokemon, if I understand correctly. Correct me, am I wrong? Am I wrong if there's only like 3 of them? You're the one who fought Team Plasma. Yeah! Your name is Rowan. Yeah! Good memory. Good memory. No, I didn't even know this was a gym. I'm looking for the department store. Can you point me in the way? Oh, could I wait a bit? Okay, yeah. But again, I'm looking for the department store. Team Plasma? They don't give up. These PETA rejects. Going to the dock at Prime Pier. What if I don't want to come with you? Okay. Good, because I'm not. All right, we're exploring this place. I think, as the kids would say, we're up in this biazage, right? Biazage. I'm hip with my slang, right? Anyone remember that trend where, like, I'm not gonna say the word because I don't want to get censored, but where a 4-letter word for a female dog would I don't want to get demonetized, I should say. Would, like, you'd put a Z in the middle of it or an S, so it'd be like bzah, and you can finish that just in case. Boink you, YouTube and Twitch, and like making everything family friendly by demonetizing things if people curse too much or what. That's so, God, I hate it. I hate it. It's also why I've toned down a lot of the cursing a lot. Like, I'm very conscientious about that stuff. Yeah, I'd hope any streamer who streams is conscious. And I hope streamers have consciences as well too. All right, there are some that don't, and that's unfortunate. But I'd argue that, like, it's one of the things you should have the most of as a streamer, is a conscience. Like, you really should be thinking of, like, what I know. Okay, this might get a little deep into it, and that's okay. We talk about this stuff all the time here. All right, but I view streaming as a privilege. All right, I view, like, I've worked physical labor jobs, I've worked courtroom jobs, I've done a lot of different jobs, and anyone who's successful enough with streaming to make money off of it to pay their bills is extraordinarily privileged. Okay, I'm not saying it's easy, but there are a lot harder jobs with higher requirements. All right, be they physical requirements, like when I worked at FedEx, okay, and I had to lift stuff up a lot. All right, that's a heavy physical requirement. Or be they certification requirements, like when I worked at the courthouse. The only reason I could be a judge's apprentice was because I was in law school. I was in law school and I had the right certificates for it. All right. So and that was a pretty easy job, but at the same time, like every job has its requirements. Streaming is one of the few jobs out there that the requirements are so minimal, yet the payoffs are so vast. That's why there's so many people trying, because if you make it at streaming, anyone can. If you make it at streaming, you make it really, really big, and you get to live one heck of a life. Alright, I know it's kind of the same for any job and any place you work, but I feel like streaming is a lot, I don't want to say easier, but a lot, it's not the worst job out there, okay? You're not out there in Alaska catching crabs, not that I've never done that, but because of that, because of your ability to influence people, because of the reach that you have as a single person, and because of the trust that you kind of develop with your audience over time, I really think that you need to have a conscience as a streamer. It's not just take the paycheck. It's not just go for whatever makes you the most money. No. It's whatever will do the best for your audience. I don't care about Mode Street. Hey trainer, show me your plate. I thought we were gonna actually get into a real physical fight. Okay, Mickey. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a very quick fight then. Boink! When they said, hey trainer, let's fight, I thought it was going to be is there a combat simulator in Pokemon that's not Pokemon based? Are we going to start punching people like it's the manga? Which if you haven't seen the manga's absolutely I haven't read it myself, I've just seen screenshots from it. And apparently it's cracked because Pokemon not only fight Pokemon, they fight people, people get into fights with each other and start punching each other. There's a panel that involves the Elite Four and being attacked by Team Rocket, and there's Bruno just waiting in there punching out Pokemon and people at the same time. I'm like, holy just the Kanto Elite Four, yeah. And there's one where Lance's Dragonite nukes an entire town. Okay, we ran across one person who was a dancer. Okay. Little side quest here. I can get behind it. Hey. Okay. Oh, you're all gonna have the different monkeys. I see what's going on here. Alright. That's adorable. They're all gonna have the different monkeys. I would pity you. I would. But I lack the pity. Okay, new kid. Rudolph remembered our lore. Rudolph is the perpetual new kid. Alright. Rudolph is the perpetual new kid. He's like, do I really have to? And it's this is how this works out. I say it, you do it, Ozzy enforces it. Oh. Let's go. But yeah, want to kind of push through Pokemon Black here. Okay, so we got one more to find. Well, let's actually, they're probably down the other alley if I had to wager, because I think it'd be fun to go back to Fire Red and do a Nuzlocke, but while we're doing that Nuzlocke in Fire Red, okay? While we're actually going through and doing the Nuzlocke, I'm going to be looking for signs and evidence of the legal system in Pokemon. And then I'm gonna make a video about Pokemon's legal system, using only content from the games. Why? Because I don't have access to the anime or manga. I'm sure I could. I'm sure we could really push it out. But I also think, okay, so this is gonna get really nerdy. All right. I'm sure at some point in either high school or maybe college or whenever, you've heard about primary text and secondary text. Okay, primary text. And stay with me. I know you're probably falling asleep right now. All right, we have talked so much, and I go so fast. Yeah, I get it. Primary texts are things related to a subject matter that are of the highest relevance. Not necessarily importance, but highest relevance. Alright, they are things that are, well, also usually importance too. Not always importance, but they're usually the most relevant, most important thing about a subject matter that deal with the subject matter directly on hand. Alright, so an example, I will, this is always just an easy to illustrate example. Okay, what? I'm busy lecturing. No, Sahara. Alright. Well, I said no. I guess I'll have to be back. Be back. We'll continue the lecture here. Don't hold your breath. Okay, there we go. Sahara just wanted me to get up so she can come. I don't know what she wanted. I got up and then she came running into the room. Ran past Bandit, he went rawr at her as she ran past, grabbed his treat. I think she just wanted me to get up so she'd have a distraction. That's really it, so she can grab his treat. That's okay, Husko things. Alright. But primary text, secondary text. So I don't want to confuse the issue too much, so let's get right to it. Primary texts are things like, let's say you want to learn about a religion, okay? So a primary text for that religion is going to be whatever the equivalent to the Bible is. What the Torah? I gotta look up. All right. Please tell me we did not just disconnect. Okay. So that's the primary text. For what, if you want to learn about a religion, let's say you want to learn about some Judeo-Christianity, you read the Bible. The Bible, not what the not the interpretation of the Bible by the minister, the actual text itself from the Bible is the primary text about the religion. Okay. Secondary text are things that are written about it. All right. Or spoken about it by people with high authority. Okay. Spoken, I would hesitate to say that that's a secondary. Always go for writing. And so, and a good example of a secondary text, if we're using the Bible as a primary text, okay, a secondary text would be things like the Divine Comedy or Dante's Inferno. Believe it or not, there wasn't, like, we didn't really have any conception of what hell was. Like, Dante actually invented hell. Alright, yes, there are things written in the Bible, but it's very scarce on, like, what is hell. Like, if you actually try to interpret what hell is from the Bible, there isn't that much imagery other than just pain and suffering. And Dante was the one that provided more imagery, and that's, like, where our collective unconscious kind of comes from. So, there you go. See? You learn stuff here. I try to always sneak things in, so that way you guys learn things. Boink. 'Tis the Archsage way. Okay, I think we did stop in. Yep, we did. All right, awesome. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, good evening. You're about to go to sleep soon? Well, Saiso, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Yeah, no worries. We're going to be going live a lot more, I promise you. You missed it, but we're going to be having a debut later this month of a new model. I'm excited about it. There'll be announcements on Twitter and on Blue Sky and in the Discord, so in the Discord, haha. And then we have a collab coming up this Friday and this Sunday coming up. This Friday will be Satch. He's a good friend of mine. Really good friend. I have to talk to him, but I think he wants to do it on. If not, we'll just be playing offline. That's okay. But we're gonna be playing Peak together. I'm gonna see if he wants to do it offline or online. I don't care either way. And then this Sunday coming up will be our first Minecraft stream. First time ever playing Minecraft, and you guys are gonna meet a wonderful friend of mine named Spicy, who I'm trying to convince to become a streamer because she's absolutely hilarious, and would be an amazing streamer. So. Plus, if you like streams, like people just bicker back and forth. That's like half our friendship. It's just us calling each other names. It's yes. Oh. Okay. We can actually give Ozzy his name. Yay. Yay. New nickname is Ozzy, and then there will be a schedule coming out either Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be a schedule coming out either Saturday or Sunday. I'm back to full-time streaming for a little bit. Okay. So you guys will have me full-time, and I'm gonna be making videos. I'm gonna try to get through Black this week, so that way next week we can actually start a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. But what we're gonna do with it is gonna do something cool. Is I'm gonna use the footage from it because I'm gonna make a video, okay, and I'm gonna talk about the legal system of Pokemon. I think that would be a lot of fun to do because I've noticed that Pokemon does have a legal system, but I'm wondering, and we'll start with like Fire Red, and then we'll go to Soul Silver, and work our way through each of the different regions. All right, and I'm really wondering, like, what is the legal system of Pokemon? All right, like I'm really curious, like, if we go through and really think about it. Okay, because the implications of a police officer means that you have what's called the executive branch of a legal system. All right, so I'd be going off of the U.S. legal system because that's what I know. The U.S. political legal system. Our system has the executive, has the political, and then has the judicial branches. So those are the three systems that compose our government. Okay, and so then when you look at that, and kind of take that framework and kind of look into the Pokemon universe, is there something like that? And we know for a fact that the executive branch does exist. When I say executive, I mean those who execute the laws. The point behind someone who's a police officer is the political branch of our U.S. government creates the laws. All right, that's the point of the political branch. They create it. The judicial branch is where they interpret the laws, and then the executive branch is where they execute. That's why it's called the executive branch. They are charged with executing the laws as they are interpreted by the judicial branch, and as they are created by the political branch. And so that's our system of government. And then I want to know, like, this is kind of asking what's the system of government in Pokemon, but I really, really want to know what is the legal system. Okay, and the fact that there's police officers I know for a fact there's at least one police officer in Fire Red. I think there's more in Yellow version, alright? But means that there's an executive branch. Means that there is a branch of the legal system charged with executing the laws, whatever the heck they might be, and charged with stopping Team Rocket and things like that. And so I want to make a video about it, because I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. Sorry, I nerded out there a little bit, but I hope I didn't lose you guys. Hope I didn't lose you guys. We're gonna continue our playthrough here, kind of continue chilling out. Alright. This city's a big city. I want to try to get through the 3rd badge, but also I am a little tired. I generally like to start my streams at 3 and then go to like 6. So I started a little late here. That's why I want to fix my schedule. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of like consistent stream times, and for whatever reason, 3 o'clock just makes sense to me. And I think that's because I spent 10 years working second shifts and having to clock in by 3 o'clock. And so, like, deep in my brain, it's like 3 o'clock, go to work. You guys have anything else? You guys have anything like that? I bet I'll put good money that if you've worked night shift, like I used to work night shifts, I don't anymore. You'd wake up in the middle of the night screaming. Like at some point, not in the middle of the night, but middle of the day. Like when I worked night shifts, anyone else have this happen to them? When I worked night shifts, I would wake up, like middle of the day, like 2 o'clock, which is basically 2 o'clock in the morning if you work night shifts, okay? 2 o'clock in the afternoon is 2 o'clock in the morning, just flip it. And I'd be, oh, no, I can't go, Like I'd wake up in a panic thinking that I'd missed work. Like working nights just messed with you. Huh. Password system. Bye for now, Coliseum. Nope, I do not. I'm sure we'll see again, Mr. Clown. I'm just kind of exploring around and seeing what's going on. Would you be my... I'm with you. Oh, the other thing that we're going to be doing is I have found a random stranger who's willing to do a soul lock with me. And instead of getting to know them like I normally do, see if we mix along, all of that stuff, nah, we're going to raw dog it. Alright, we're going to be like, I'm going to make a video off of it where it's 2 random strangers who never met each other before having to do a soul lock of a Pokemon game that they've never played before. It's like, what could possibly... And if the video ends with us just agreeing never to talk to each other ever again and yelling, that's great. Oh. Oh, an Eviolite. Oh, nice. Neat. Eviolite's an amazing item. You two are dunzos. You still have some evolution left in you. There's a little bit of juice left in Ozzy. Item. Give. Alright. Yes. I want to find the department store. Is huge city with all these floor, like, you got it. Like, someone would stop the 14-year-old kid from going to every single place and just hitting every button on the elevator. Like, oh, huh. Huh. Neat. Music's really good. It's always really good in Pokemon. Woof. I came into the stream just raring to go. 50 minutes, and now I'm like, crash! It's fine. I just need more water. Like I said at the start of the stream, I walked my dogs first before coming in. It was hot out. It was very hot out. We just did a 2-mile walk. Nothing too special, although we did go pretty fast. I usually do my walks like really fast. Okay. What's this? Head towards the light. I probably shouldn't head towards the light, being honest. Oh. Oh, okay. And is there gonna be like some people stopping me from doing this? It doesn't look like it. Oh. Alright, Joe. Get out there. Pokemon are hiding in the darker sand? Huh. That's kind of cool. This is an interesting take on strengthening the Pokemon you already have, because catching Pokemon takes time. Oh, okay, okay. But we can't go wandering around. And then this is such a cool environment. Oh my goodness, I hope that they do this again sometime. This is really cool. We found a place! Okay. I'm gonna explore here, but I'm keeping this place in mind for Joe to come back and train. Because I was having such a hard time training Joe in the forest that we came from. All it's full is just grass and poison types. And like, well, you can't do that much damage against other grass types. And poison types just do grass moves. Oh, to torment. I see. Then we'll just leave Seek. Alright. Good old One-Eyed Joe, our saltiest of Pokemon. Our ancient of ancients. He's dealt with this before. He has the same moveset always and forever. He'll never ever forget. He'll never change it because it always works. It might not work the first, second, third, fifth, 10th, or 12th time, but eventually it will work and he knows it. I like this character. I like this lore for Joe. I really do. That he's this just salty ancient Pokemon that just like we don't change the moveset, but it's like, hey, why'd you change that? I'm sure you guys have people like that in your life that are older who are just very set in their ways. Very, very set in their ways. And don't want change. Freshly caught Pokemon. Is this where we learn that freshly caught Pokemon aren't as strong as trainer-trained Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know. I think this is where we learn it. Interesting. Leech Seeded. Boop, 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 boop. You gotta appreciate the sound. Like, I think that's what something being Leech Seeded would sound like. I don't know. I don't know. Mega Drain. Woof! Well, good thing we'll get that health back. I've been there a long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. That's where his name comes from. Because we can't fit cotton, so it's like one-eyed, and then that's what the lore comes from. Oh, goodness. My back. My back. I am getting too old. Way too old. There we go. But yeah, what you guys been up to? What you been doing? Now, we just see this again. I've just been enjoying some time off here, making plans for stream, because we're going to streaming full time for a little bit, just to see what happens. Okay. Just to see what happens. I think we'll also, like, I have to work. I've talked to the merch company. But we might debut some merch to go along with this. Uh-oh. Ruh-rohs. Don't worry. Alright, Joe's been through it all. Okay. See? Easy peasy. A, B, C. Easy as do, re, mi. I'm also like IRL. Oh, I keep forgetting. It's almost spooky season. Okay. And so. Good bot. Good bot. This year we actually planted some pumpkin seeds in my backyard. Okay. And I want to take pictures and show that to you guys. We're getting pumpkins. Like, we have one that's already so huge, and it still has a month and a half left to grow. It's gonna be freaking ginormous. It has grown. Okay, you know that you're having a big pumpkin. You know that you're gonna have a big pumpkin. Because it's still green. So when they're green and it looks like watermelons, that means they're still growing. I actually have one that's starting to turn yellow now that's really small. That's okay. Alright? But you know you're gonna end up with a ginormous pumpkin when you have a month and a half left in the growing season. It's still green, so it's still growing. And when you realize, oh, you are getting pumpkins, because you're not always guaranteed pumpkins, all right? But when you actually realize, like a month, 2 months ago, that thing's gonna be a pumpkin, that's sweet. Ah, okay. Where you could actually like stand there and watch it grow. Like every day, I would check at the start of the day and at the end of the day, and it would be noticeably bigger. And that's not supposed to be possible, but this thing has gotten so huge. I cannot wait to see how big it is come harvest time. Okay. And what we'll probably do with that one is I'll save it, because this is what we do. Is you can actually do this yourself, too. Alright, the seeds that you get in the grocery store variety. The seeds that you get from your grocery store variety pumpkin seeds, normally, they're still viable. So if you clean them up, you have to carefully clean them up. You don't want to put too much water into them, otherwise you're going to cause them to grow. So when you clean them up, you have to have like paper towels nearby. And you need to take those paper towels and gently, very gently, get the water off of them and put them in an envelope. Okay? But then late May, early June, at least around where I live in Ohio, okay? You can plant them in your backyard and they will grow. And so we're going to take the seeds from that big one and save them, and hopefully we'll get other more big pumpkins like them next year. Because that's what we did. We had some pumpkin seeds left over from a pumpkin that we had like 5 years ago. We had so many pumpkin seeds. Okay, this is hilarious. So we planted, I know it's almost spooky season, but we planted the pumpkin seeds. Not because it's like, oh, yay, we'll get pumpkins. Nah, fam. Alright? Nah, we did not. No, it's because we had so many pumpkin seeds from a pumpkin that we harvested like 5 years ago, that our box that holds all of our stamps, like our drawer that holds all of our stamps, that's where we're keeping the seeds too, it couldn't close properly. And we just kept pushing that envelope full of seeds back and back farther, and then one day it got stuck. I'm like, why is this drawer stuck? I need stamps to mail something. God, I sound like I am 80. I'm not quite that old yet, but up there. Anywho, but what, I was just like, oh, I totally forgot about this envelope. And so I pulled that envelope out, and I was like, you know what? Throwing these away, that'd be a shame. let's go ahead and plant them. Not gonna do anything. Just if we get pumpkins, we get pumpkins. If we don't, we don't. That's fine. Try, because I still have some from that one. I still have like a handful from that envelope, because like I didn't plant every single one. There's still some, because going back to what I said, what do you do when you take the store-bought pumpkin seeds? Store-bought pumpkins and harvest the seeds from them? What? Yep. You take them and you pack them down with a paper towel and clean them up, okay? And so they were still stuck on the paper towel that we used. So like I still have like about 20 seeds in that envelope that are still like glued to the paper towel that we used to pack them down. And what I'll probably end up doing is like planting them along with the paper towel. Instead of trying to pick them off individually, just plant them like and whatever we save from this year too. Okay, your next catch will be victory? We'll see. Oh, wow, almost a full team. Oh my. Are Basculins like... I don't know, they look like piranhas. What are Basculins supposed to be? They very much look like piranhas. Aquajet, uh-oh. Ah, Joe has this. Joe absolutely has this. You seed them, you stun them, you eat them. Oh, Joe's cookbook for Basculins. Seed them, stun them, eat them. What girl? Sahara's looking at me like, hey, you need to stop what you're doing. I need something. I'm like, what do you need? Okay. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Do you just need attention? Is that what's going on, Mike Husko? Do you just need that attention? I'm here to give. I'm here to give that attention. That's all you want. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that was unexpected. Crits happen. Good thing that was lucky too. Alright, Rudolph. Joe actually got in over their head. So, new kid, you gotta pick up from welcome to the millennial experience. You pick up from salty old people. Nice. Although if Rudolph goes down, we'll be in a bit of a pickle, but not too much. There we go. Who's a good girl? I have Sahara sitting here. She's just sitting right up against me, being very calm. She's such a good girl. She just wants attention. Just wants attention and affection. Ooh, quick attack's a good move. But pursuit. I'm a fan of quick attack. How strong is pursuit? That gives you some coverage against ghost and psychic, so. That's a good girl. We'll go biking later on, okay? I took her biking the other day. I gotta do it again with her. Because I need to lose weight, but I also want to get her trained up so we can start doing this. This is part of my losing weight. This is how I lost the weight the first time with Bandit. Which, by the way, so not a dietitian, not an expert, whatever. Okay, just as someone who struggled with their weight the majority of their life. Okay, figure out what works for you. That is the best diet and weight loss advice. Like, I don't like weightlifting. I don't know why. I understand that it's really healthy for you and all that, but something about just lifting those weights, not interested. But like, once I actually lost the weight first time, because I'm working on it the second time, like the idea of doing calisthenics, push-ups, squats, things like that works for me. because I could just do it. I didn't have to set up. I didn't have to worry too much about my form. If like, because like I have a shoulder that dislocates from a FedEx injury. If that dislocated when I was doing a push-up, which sucks, don't get me wrong, I'm going 3 inches into the ground. It's not like I'm holding 100 pounds over my head, which is god awful. All right, so figure out, and again, what worked for me for losing the weight was doing bike rides with Bandit. We eventually got to the point where we're doing like 8 miles of bike riding a day. I have a little picture I took of him of after one of our bike rides. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that was 6 years ago. And so I'll see if I can find it. But he's a really happy pupper because he was younger. So figure out what works for you. All right. Bike riding works for me. It's something that I find enjoyable because here's the thing about losing weight and about change, generally speaking. If you're trying to change a habit or something, it needs to be enjoyable. If it's not enjoyable, you're not going to stick with it on average. There are some people that can just power through things that they don't like, things that they just dislike or just are having, like, there are people who can do that. And like I was one of those people once, and then I decided to be happier. I don't know how else to put that. Alright. It's a very miserable experience. Alright. But figure out what works for you, what makes you happy when you do it, and go do that. Okay? And you'll have a lot easier time. It's way easier to like lose weight or to do anything when you're happy than when you're not. Way, way, way easier. This isn't some advocation for hedonism. This is just like basic facts that like if you're not happy, it's going to be harder. Eep! What? I'm being woofed at. I'm being woofed at. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta figure what she wants. I'll be right back. I sorry that my dogs need my attention. They're always first. Also, if you hear any unsighted noises, I wouldn't get a popsicle. It's a popsicle, not anything else. Okay. Okay. Yawn. Get this thing asleep. Get you asleep. Oh god. This thing's totally going Gara on us. That sand coon. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I saw the funniest thing when I was grinding up levels earlier today. Okay. I wish I was streaming when I was doing some grinding earlier today for levels. Because like again, I will always do the grinding off stream. Okay? I just don't think grinding streams are that interesting. Oh, it's a fire type! Too bad we're not recruiting. Shame. We might be able to kill it before it kills us. But anyways, Chef's quick claw that he's holding kicked in. Okay. Only for the opposing Pokemon to use quick attack. So what it said is Chef's quick claw allows it to go first. Alright. Enemy Pokemon used quick attack. And then Chef's attack happened, and it was just so funny. It was so funny. It's like, wow. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, there we go. Alright, Ozzy. You're gonna have to take the lead until we're out of here. We gotta get back to the Pokemon Center because Joe, salty old Joe, got himself into too much trouble. What's this? Oh. Oh, this is the Pokemon Center. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Yeah, even in a sandstorm, that's right. Alright, Joe is leading again. We're gonna see if we can find the other dancer. What was that, like an hour ago that we ran across them or something like that? Who knows? The stream's been going for an hour 10. Doing good, feeling good. Let's go. Like I said, I have a popsicle, and I can't bite into the ice, but I cannot bite into the ice. I gotta suck all the juices out of the popsicle. I gotta just suck them all out and slowly lick it and melt it. Let's see. I just want to make sure we're not someplace where grinding is necessary. What's this? Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Back when Street Pass was a thing with the DS. Got it. I never really ran into that. I had a DS. Moo. There. If someone Street Passes me playing this game, I'll be... Yeah. Okay, I see what this place is. Video games. Creator. Okay. No, I don't want to answer any more questionnaires. We're done. Okay. See, I've never played this, so like I know this is supposed to be like Celadon City. Oh, the other dancer. Nice. So we fought the fire, we fought the water. This one should be... No, we fought the grass and water. Okay, I don't remember what one this is. I don't. Anyone remember? Uh-oh. It's the fire. Whoops! Whoopsie doopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. We had an oopsie doopsies. That's okay. Trying to finish the popsicle. Water gun this thing. Let's drown it. Alright, show them how we do it. Oh, popsicle. Okay. Okay. Okay, we did it. Okay. Okay. Oh! Almost gave myself a brain freeze there. That would have been bad. I would have had to stop stream. Brain freeze is a medical emergency. Actually, there was an article like 10 years ago. I'll see if I can. I see if the research has changed on that, but like, where like there was a correlation between brain freezes and migraines. Actually, well, we heal here. Sorry, my curiosity's gotten the better of me. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently Pokemon healing is way more important than Googling. I went to go Google something and my computer had a fit. And I'm like, well, that's... Da, da, da. Gotta appreciate the jazziness of this. If I remember correctly, Unova is based off America. So them digging into jazz, that makes sense. Ah, sweet. Okay. Now what? I guess we go find that gym leader, that Brug. Alright. I know his name's Berg, but I'm gonna forever just call him Brug. Okay, so he's probably down here. Right? Brug! I wish you'd give me another stone. I wish we'd get another stone. I'm a little sad. I learned there isn't. I was wondering if there's Eevee in this game, and no, you can't actually get Eevee in this game. Instead, you have to get Eevee from Black and White too, and trade it back. So like, I mean, I guess you could trade it up from like a 3rd gen, because I'm pretty sure there's a PAL Park in this. I'm pretty sure Black and White have a PAL Park. Can we... No, you guys can even hear the music starting to freak out. You guys can even hear the music freak out. Alright, so I'll probably only be able to stream here, and that's it. That's fine, that's fine. It'll probably fix itself once we go back to streaming. Alright, so as you guys know, I had to stop streaming for a while because I was having a computer issue. Had to actually fight to get the warranty stuff replaced. I did. And now something I'm thinking that the chip that they sent me to swap it out with might be it feels like it's going through the same problem. And if that's the case, then, well, it looks like the money from the subathon that we're going to have coming up here is going to be so that way I can get a new computer, like a new processor. New processing chip, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So he said meet them down at the dock. Okay. Trying to figure out where we need to go. Okay. Is it down here? Do we have to meet you down here? Yep. Different places cause people to live differently and react differently. Okay, yeah. I mean, cardiovascular strength is kind of important, but like if you got a big heart, that's generally not a good thing. That's usually the sign of some sort of, because like your heart is a muscle, and if it grows too much, okay, if it actually gets too big, that's a problem. I'm not a cardiovascular surgeon or a doctor of any sort. That is the bare minimum that I know. So this all leads back to the same place. Got it. So so we gotta go. Yep, nope, we're not getting a drink here. Let's see. Okay, out here. Well, we're gonna find this gym leader one way or another. One way or another. Man, wait, what? What? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Your name is Clerk Male? I'm sorry that your parents named you that. I am so sorry that your name is just a... It's like, that would be a weird job title, too. Yeah, my job title, Clerk Male. I don't know, there is that Baldur's Gate 3. What is your job? Drow Male. That you can actually... Which is... why not both? My favorite way to spend lunch break is watching ships at the dock. Yep, okay. But still... Okay, we found it. You got it, Brug. I can't, I just... Oh my goodness. Oh, they took this young lady's Pokemon. Your Muna again? You did everything you could. But that's so bad. Taking people's Pokemon is really bad. Yeah, they're evil, despotic. Alright, it's really nice when people and Pokemon are together. They each have... Yeah, that is actually kind of true in the Pokemon universe. A lot of Pokemon supplement people's abilities. Because, like, people can't... Although, in the Pokemon universe, psychic powers do exist. Like, they kind of toned that down a little bit. A little, not much. Because you still run across psychic gym leaders, psychic trainers still exist. But psychic powers do exist in the Pokemon universe. People can't breathe fire, though. And then there's this whole, like, Aurora, if I remember correctly, which I have no idea what that's about. Yeah, we'll get it back. Oh, well, at least that's convenient. I spy a gym leader! Last time went so well, I thought grab another Pokemon? Rethinking? Need to get out of here. This is so cartoonishly. Like, this game was meant for kids. I You're gonna be her bodyguard? Okay. If something happens, I'm gonna call you a terrible bodyguard. As someone who's had to do security detail, if something happens to the person you're supposed to be protecting, you failed your job. Okay, glad. Good to know that. I guess they must have went this way. We gotta find them, etc., etc. Why can't we just play Marco Polo? Toward the gym. How convenient. And let me guess, they hid in the gym. Oh. I swear we went here earlier. No one's here. Not a soul. That's why. Yeah, that's why you're all standing outside, because not another Team Plasma member or any of the 7 Sages. Sure. sand dial. Okay, we got this. We got this in the bag. First, leech seed. Pop. And second stun spawn. And third, Mega Drain. Actually, we'll just set up the sweep. Odds are they're probably using another sand dial. Who wants to take that bet? Who wants to take that bet? Growth. Check. Ooh, too bad you're already seeded. So like, the continuing sand tomb isn't gonna do as much as you want. Oh, stretch the back out. Oh. Oh, torment. Okay. And we done. See, told you it'd be another sand dial. Hey, look, watch this. Oh, okay. Then Joe, seed him. Shove it all the way up there. All the way. For those who get the reference, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Really? You can, I guess it must be like 95% accurate. Which is really like 65% accurate knowing this game. Why? Oh, okay, the sand attacks. Like, you shouldn't be... One hit. That's all we needed. Done. KO. All I did was take away people's Pokemon. Wow. Wow. This is bad. No, yeah. Bad. Yeah, you guys are. These guys are hilarious. Plazbad? Plazbad? Oh my goodness. It's in your best interest to go report to the 7 Sages right now. Which are in there. I'm going in! I guess. I'll let you guys get a head start. We're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. Alright. Alright. We must have went down the wrong alley. I'm also starting to wind down, because this would be normally the time I'd be getting off. So like, if we started at 3, so I'm going to probably set that as our stream time, is 3 o'clock. I know that's going to preclude a lot of people, and I apologize, but it's what I'm used to. I'm used to like starting at like 3 for a job, and so I'll probably stick with that. Matter of fact, we're gonna call it a stream here, because I am starting to lose some energy. So, We'll go ahead and save. Short stream today, but that's okay. That's okay. I can't raid anyone. Okay. Oh yeah, my Firefox is just frozen. Oh yeah. Okay. Close Firefox. Firefox froze on me. That explains why. I can't raid anyone because I couldn't find anyone to raid. Boink, boink, boink. But now that we fixed that, saved, we probably have like a good 4 or 5 hours ahead of us for that. Let's go find someone to say hi to. Uh, uh, I'm looking for someone to go raid. Let's see. Huh. You're also welcome to suggest anyone if you can think of anyone. Yomi is a good friend. She's out. Uh, Trying to match the vibes. We'll go Rainy. I haven't been over to Rainy in a while, so. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do my short outro today because I am starting to feel it. This is normally when I'd be getting off, making dinner, and all that stuff. So, um, whatever you choose to do, I say this, but really, whatever you choose to do, be kind. Okay? The only thing that matters in this world, in this life, is how we treat people, and we should always treat people with kindness. Always, always charitably, and always with love. All right? Don't engage in anything that's not that. And you'll have a good life. I promise. Shwink.